All right, and with that, we're here. Thank you so much. Boy, there we go.
That's better?
Thank you for joining us. The Alden Conger Knights coming in at 3-10 against the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs coming in at 4-10. Pretty even teams on paper, it looks like. Conference record similar, overall record similar as well. It is Parents' Night. This game, there was no school today for either school, but the game went on. The game went on, and we are here. And it took a lot for us to get here, but we made it.
$50 later.
50 bucks later, and a Subway sandwich, but not from Subway.
I didn't pay for it, so.
Not this time. Jay Semry alongside David B. Holm, and we're happy to be with you.
And I just want to say, any administrative people, refs, whoever that may be, with all the rescheduling going on, I know it's a lot, and I want to, if you're listening, I want to thank you.
Yes, definitely. You have to.
Referee, school bus drivers,
everyone.
All those type of people that, have a hand in putting these high school events together.
It's nice,
especially in this time.
It's nice to have something to, we haven't been to school since Friday.
Right.
And it's nice to have this. And we'll talk more about this starting lineups here in just a moment.
Okay.
Excuse me. All right. But once again, thank you so much for joining us on NFHS. Kind of had a little case of cabin fever, so to speak. Just had to get out of the house and do something. And
I was so bored. I hated it.
That's Hanson. Hanson, boy, his dad's still the coach. His dad is still the coach. He's been, I think, at least since 8th grade, he's been on varsity.
Okay. No,
possibly even as a 7th grader.
I remember him from last year. Short. Oh, he gets a board.
And heading the other way, that's Weimert. 1-3-1? Nope.
No, 2-3.
2-3, yep. Ooh, risky pass there. Somehow the Bulldogs come away with it. Back out to Weimert. Over to Oliver. Oliver, the only senior in the starting lineup for the Bulldogs. Gunnarsson will fake, and then gives it to Oliver. Bulldogs looking for the opening here.
There it is. Oh. Shoot it.
Have to.
Good look, though.
Forgiving. Yes. Rebound Hanson. Hanson, stutter step fake. Scove over to Nemec. Nemec for two. It rattles off. Plops around, and Gunnarsson comes away with it. Gunnarsson to Weimert, who you mentioned last time just recently got a haircut. Gunnarsson for three. It's off the back iron. Did not follow it. I think he would have had that rebound if he had followed it a little bit. Boy, I don't like that. I don't like that. What do you think of that? That lackadaisical dribbling when you got, coming up the court.
Well, maybe he was told to slow it down.
I don't go for that. Hammer fisting the ball down the court.
I didn't see it.
Oh my!
I didn't see that.
If you're into that, I'm leaving. Find your own way home. Oh goodness! Looked like a scene out of American Gladiators there for a moment. That was a great show. I've talked about this before. I love that show.
Terrible show.
Okay, I'm not talking about the Hulk Hogan version. I'm talking about the 90s version.
Fabricated. Totally fabricated.
Well, a lot of, it's TV.
I'm kidding.
My hairdo is fabricated. I mean, come on now. It's show business. You got to get your showbiz in.
Ooh.
And it counts.
Yeah. Good hop step there.
The body foul, and that was on Miller. That's his team second. Did not take long for Miller to get two. Miller had been coming off the bench, I believe, at the start of the season. But he took over the starting role recently in favor of Schramm, but Schramm certainly gets ample amount of playing time. And I'm going to...
Here comes Schramm.
Here comes Schramm. A little over 15 minutes to go in the first half. Thanks again for joining us. Excuse me. To Hansen. And fake, and finds Miller. That's Derek Miller, number 1 for the Knights. Oh, stutter step dribble, hook pass to Hansen. Hansen, a lefty for 3. Nothing but silk. A lot of lefties in the starting lineup for the Knights. I've counted at least 2. Okay. 40%. Toish and Fiesel. Boy, they look alike. And plops out, and Toish will get the rebound. Toish had a sister on the Alden Conger Knights just a few years ago. I remember calling her name often. Hansen. That's Nemec with the ball. Nemec finds, I think that's Skov. It is Skov. Skov's been around a while too. And a 3-pointer is up and in for Toish. 9-0 to start this game for the Knights. So Oliver to Gunderson. Gunderson thought about it, passes it up to Weimert. He did have an open look, though.
They're not even contesting his shot.
No.
They don't even get a hand up. Well,
and Gunderson, he can make them from out there. Fiesel the board. That's a good, and it's off. Miller's still out there. And it's going to be, that's going to be a foul on, is that Nemec? I think it might have been on, number 35.
Find out.
Yes, it is. And so Schramm will have to go in if Miller makes the second free throw. But
it's not guaranteed.
Looking to make an improvement on that first one. That was
Just got to breathe.
And rebound by Toish. Bulldogs looking to crack the ice here pretty soon. Get on the scoreboard. Skov over to Anderson. Excuse me, that's Hansen. To Nemec down low. Nemec puts it in for 2. Nice pump fake there by Nemec. And it's going to be a timeout called by the Bulldogs. But once again, if you haven't been keeping up to date, if you've been living under a rock maybe, the many schools in the state, obviously JWP included, have not had school all week. And tonight's games, though, it was determined that the weather was going to be above 0. So they will play the games. And the girls are at New Richland tonight.
Yes, they are. And we were outside a lot of this afternoon, and it wasn't terrible.
Yes, we were trying to figure out David's car. We just couldn't, and
I wasn't wearing a hat.
Yeah.
I did need gloves though.
I had to put my hat on. Holy smokes, that was cold.
But it wasn't. Yeah, it's definitely not as bad as it's. And boy, you look at the weather coming up. I mean, Saturday, Sunday, it's supposed to be 35. 40.
Rain coming.
Rain.
Boy, if that freezes,
oh no,
we could have a few more days off.
Which sucks. It's just.
Yeah.
Because at least for junior high games don't get rescheduled.
No,
they don't.
Not usually. Although our USC one might get rescheduled, I saw.
Oh, okay.
And they added Hayfield to the schedule,
and
obviously.
Hayfield to the program, but
it
sucks to lose that game against Medford.
Yeah.
And New Richland.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I think this is a 1-3-1, but it's.
I thought so initially.
It's awkward because the bottom guy really goes to the corner.
Yeah.
It's more of a. I think it's more of a matchup 1-3-1.
Well,
there it is.
That'll get you to respect you a little bit.
Well, yeah, if you're Gunderson, you'll have to hit that. You have to take that shot, and you have to hit it.
Now they'll creep up a little more next time, possibly.
And that opens up for Fiesel and Weimert.
Nemec.
Ooh, what are you doing?
He was calling for a pass in a particular spot. Hansen for 3.
You gotta contest that.
Yeah. Hansen, he could go for 30. easily.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, possibly a deflected pass there. And kind of awkward dribbling by Scove, if I may say so, to Hansen.
I thought he was going to shoot it.
He might have. Oh, he's not afraid to take that either, is Toish. And Nemec getting the double team. Nice pass there. And Toish blocked by the bottom of the backboard. Stuff City. Someone should put a Band-Aid on that backboard, maybe. Awkward shot by Scove.
Who's that off of? I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I didn't see
Boy,
it.
Scove kind of, you know,
He loaded up from the shoulder.
His dribbling too kind of choppy. But I'm not questioning his ability by any means. It's just I think he's trying to. He has a tough defensive matchup and he's trying a few things. Boy, nice pass. I think Nemec's got to put that up right away.
It's off.
And Toish.
Oh,
come on now, Toish. Toish, first the bottom of the backboard, then the backboard itself. I think Toish has got to make that. You got to. Oh, no. Yep, and I think Gunderson just thought it was going to be I'll go get the ball, but Hansen the ball over to Scove. Back to Hansen. Oh, Nemec can't handle it. Scove, good hustle, but right to Fiesel. Almost dunked himself in that garbage can over there, a.k.a. waste receptacle. Stolen away there by the Knights. A good slap there. Normally those slap downs don't work out so well.
Usually that's a foul.
But Hansen got all ball.
He looked clean to me.
Scove over to Miller. Back to Hansen. Oh. And Toish will put it up. I think Toish wanted the foul, didn't get it, and then he said, well, play ball, keep going. Yeah, that does kind of look like a 1-3, but it's not. And that's going to be on Nemec.
Well, I don't think the middle guy leaves Fiesel.
No.
I don't know.
Subs coming in for both teams. For the Knights, Greenfield, the 5'8 sophomore. Number 25, Burgett, the 5'10 sophomore. And also Steele, 6'3 junior. Wasn't there a Steele last year? That's not this guy, though.
I don't think so.
Because I thought he was on Great and Huntley East Chain.
No, that was not Sharon, but like Sharon.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? I don't know.
There was a guy last year. He scored so many points. I called him the Man of Steel. I remember.
Okay.
Superman-esque. Toish reminds me of somebody I grew up with.
Okay.
There was a guy on my baseball teams growing up. His name was Jake McKiska, and he had an older brother. And Toish looks just like that guy.
Huh.
My parents might know what I'm talking about. Jake McKiska's older brother.
Get in there.
And it's off.
Oh. Got to convert.
And Schramm puts it up and in for two. Cuts the deficit to 10 with 9:14 to go first half on Parents' Night.
Oh, Fiesel's hurt.
Fiesel is limping, yes.
He looks fine now.
Yeah. Maybe he was feigning an injury, and then when they dribbled on him, he was gonna do something about it.
Deception. No, I don't think so.
The old oh my gosh, what's the name of that animal? It's not coming to my mind right now.
Possum?
Possum, playing possum. My heavens.
I could have said like gecko too. Ooh, not gonna get that.
When I was touring Bethany Lutheran College, I was sitting in the car with my mom, and all of a sudden we saw this possum come out of a bush. And it was a very memorable moment.
That sealed the deal, huh? give me the papers, I'm coming here.
I think so, because it was before my freshman year, so it was like a visitation thing. So you had school today.
No, I didn't.
Well, oh yeah, the guy canceled at the last moment on you. But some MSU students had class today, correct?
Yes. They did.
Bethany Lutheran College was canceled.
Oh.
There's also a lot of hill. There's a big hill on that campus, so.
Yeah.
And Toish, oh goodness.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Okay.
And Steele getting some rough turnbuckle treatment there.
Was that those fourth graders down there yelling defense, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Fourth or third grade? I don't know.
Third grade boys are going to play at halftime, so I'm guessing they're third graders. And Stork is in the game for the Bulldogs. And I thought that was a foul on Hanson. I have to agree with the coach Bob on that. Toish for three. Boy, he's been off.
Oh,
Toish has been really off on his shot.
He's got a little bit of a hitch in there.
Yeah, he does have a little bit of one.
It's not very, good elbow.
Yeah, very good form, but just
that, like at the
yep.
At the very top, the height of his shot, there seems some sort of, I don't know if it's his wrist or. Okay. They're doing it again. I like it. Well, I feel like us and the third graders are the only people talking. So. Oh, where are you going?
Are you saying that? Yeah, you are kind of right though. You look around and, some schools are notorious for being loud, some not. And I would say one thing my mom always comments is the JWP gym is very quiet in comparison to a lot of other gyms. Wouldn't you say that's true?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that reflects.
Stork puts it in for two.
I think that reflects the records.
Yeah.
If we're 10-4, I think it's a louder jam, but we're 4-10, and I mean I don't think that's anyone's fault or anyone should be to blame for that, but it's the way it is.
Although I've been in here for some volleyball games where it's been very loud.
Well, I remember last year the first game I saw against.
And they're heating up.
I remember the first game I saw was against Blooming Prairie.
Yeah.
And that kid from Blooming Prairie dunked.
Oh, yeah.
And I just remember thinking, and it was packed, and I was like, my gosh, they're going big down here. Because, Fiesel was 6'7" last year. And Blooming Prairie had a 6'8" kid, and I was like, what? So, no, I've seen this gym packed and this gym loud and energetic. But
and Bourne taking a seat. He came in for a cup of coffee. And Gunderson, Stork, Reinhardt, Schramm, and Weimert are on the floor right now for the Bulldogs. I believe the Knights are back to their starting five.
I believe you're right.
Gunderson thought about it. Toish says no thank you. Hanson fakes. Oh, off the head. Oh, goodness sakes. I think somebody was liberal with the butter on the basketball.
I don't know about that.
It's slipping out of everybody's hands.
Cold, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, how much practice time do you think these kids have gotten?
First since Friday, I'd bet.
I bet maybe they had a shoot around this morning.
They might have.
They
might have. That's off. Oh, bad pass. And, oh, boy, Scove.
Oh, my. He goes hard.
I'm not saying he's, a barbarian beast or anything. I'm not saying like that, but
he's no savage, right?
No.
Gosh, it's a 3-point game.
The kids are into it.
Shoot it. Oh.
What a great is Skov is. He's been around a while. He's a senior. He's been in the starting lineup for 3 years.
Oh, guess we got kids running in the court.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. What is going on around here?
That's a jump.
The coach should have stood firm, taking the charge.
Stand your ground.
I want to see that happen next time. Yeah, what were they doing? You can't run on the court like that. Right in the middle of a game across both benches.
Long. No arc to it.
Skov, boy. He's a nervous Nelly, maybe. Yep, no doubt that's a foul, no doubt. Before the shot. Vs to return for the Bulldogs. As well as Oliver.
You know, I think this is our best lineup. Oh, that's off.
And Gundy almost put a heel on the line there. Gunderson.
I know. I've heard.
Sometimes I call him Gundy.
I was just saying it's kind of.
I sometimes call Aaron Gunderson Gundy too.
You do.
I'd say what I sometimes call you, but we can't say that on this. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding around. Nice set shot there by Fiesel. And that draws it to within one. 17-16 our score with about 3:05 to go. And that's Greenfield over to Hansen. Toish.
Short.
Yeah.
Oh, Fiesel.
Oh. And the 6-foot Hansen gets the rebound. And Greenfield makes him pay.
Gosh, it's half's almost over. Look opposite. Oh,
Yeah.
Not there.
No, and Skov was ready
One
to
more.
jump on that.
Shoot it. Nice.
Good ball movement. Oh, he got clubbed there to Greenfield. I call that, when you hit somebody with that from the palm to the elbow with that, when you hit somebody with that, I call that being clubbed.
Club.
Right across the solar plexus.
What are those?
Is that like a shoe joke?
No.
Is that like
I mean, no. Like what are solar plexus?
solar plexus? Well, I think it's like the chest.
Oh.
Oh boy. And like the.
Think he waited to see if it went in or not.
Hell, I don't know.
No, I'm joking.
I know you're joking.
I'm pretty sure I heard his hand, I saw his hand go up, so he had blown the whistle, but
off the back iron is the free throw by Hansen with 2:07 to go. It has been a fast half because I haven't even talked about any of our sponsors yet.
No.
Hansen misses both. That's got to be rare. Weimer to Gunderson. Gunderson to Oliver. Oliver will shoot the three. It's off. And Skov, I think, thought he had the ball, and he didn't. Jump ball will... It's going to go to the Knights. Hansen over to Greenfield. Back up to Skov to Hansen. Hansen to Greenfield. He set, shoot. And oh goodness. Two Bulldogs fighting for the rebound, and they tipped it out.
That's the second time that's happened. It's all about communication. I mean.
Oh, gosh.
I know.
I'm not, you know, hey.
I'm joking around. You're fine.
Skov is the 3-year starter for these Knights.
Gosh, you think Wyman can miss 2? Nope.
No.
I don't think that's ever happened.
Well, if Hansen and Weimer went back-to-back 0 for 2 at the free throw line, I'd say it is the lack of practice this week.
Oh.
Fiesel. Fake to Gunnarsson. Step back for 3. It's off.
Dumb foul.
And Stork going to come back in.
Yeah, that's 2.
That is the second on Schramm as well. And, you know, after Miller went out, we never saw him again this half.
Right. Oh.
2 basketballs on the court.
Yeah, we only did 1.
And it was I think it was an over-anxious youth who put the ball on the court.
Those dang youth.
An unaccompanied minor, maybe. No, I don't know. No, they'll be playing at halftime, will the third graders. To Hansen. Pass to Toish. To Nemec. To Hansen. Boy, slippery ball. To Skov. Skov to Greenfield. Tight defense by the Bulldogs here. Hansen. Tipped. Greenfield comes away with it, though. To Nemec. Back to Greenfield to Hansen. To Skov. Hansen to Skov.
They're draining the whole clock.
Yeah, 1 shot they wanted to go for, obviously.
Gotta get the ball. Yep, number 5, there he is.
And boy, hey,
what a possession.
2-1, it'll count. It'll count. And we head into halftime on a score of the Alden Conger Knights 21, the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs 17.
Greenfield, the shot went up. It was clearly a missed shot, and he was still calling for a travel.
And I think he might have had a gripe, though.
Well, it's just, the play's over.
Go back into the record book and make it. And folks, I'm gonna have it on the center court here. I'm gonna get some sour Skittles to maybe.
Can you give me water?
I'll get you a water,
yes.
And I'll let you dip your wand in the till, so to speak, with my sour Skittles. How does that sound?
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna mute this microphone.
Yeah, go for it. It was a lot of fun, but I mean, that, competitive spirit.
Playing in the game.
I don't know. I don't like it.
I don't either. All right, yeah, we're set here. Second half action with you.
Want a little Zoom or?
Yeah, now we're talking. There we go. 21-17 was the halftime score in favor of the Alden Conger Knights. Weimert's 3 is off Miller, the board, and it's going to be a foul on, that is Derek Miller. So Miller on Miller there.
I think he knocked knees.
Yeah, but with the way Derek Miller went back, you could tell. To Fiesel. He had a little bit of a hard time with it as well.
No, I would definitely say it's, when you're in season, it's really bad not to
Yeah.
touch a basketball every day.
Up and in for Weimert.
Okay.
To Derek Miller. And over finds Skove. Skove to Hansen. Hansen to Skove.
How much is Hansen?
Oh boy.
Ooh. Skove.
Not very nice pass by Skove. I think you have to tip your hat to him that time, David.
Well, you know, that's
I know you've said.
Yep.
No, I'm just jesting there. He did not.
Jesting. You ever heard of joshing? That's the one I always heard growing up.
Yeah.
Just joshing, yeah.
I never went to the bathroom at halftime. Goodness sakes.
Oh.
Playing with the devil's dice there.
Risky business. I need some art.
And it's Hansen who comes away with it.
He's got to shoot that, though. Is anyone in double figures?
I don't believe so.
I don't think either team has.
And Nemec, very patient there, David. He anticipated the block coming up from Fiesel, and once he saw him fly by, he knew it was time. It's off. Hansen the board. Although, David, I have a players have because I thought we just read something in the paper about Alexia King, one of the Free Press Spotlight Players of the Week, and it said she had 2 consecutive double-doubles, 15 points, 14 points, 14, 15 rebounds. And I don't, and I think,
oof.
Ooh.
Oh, gotta find backboard. Okay.
Well, it worked out. I don't know if you saw this, David. I don't know if you saw this, but Fiesel and Weimert, I think, clunked. Oh, kind of slow getting to the ball there.
I think both teams are really off. I don't know.
Yeah, it does seem that way, David. To Hansen. Toish. And it's going to be on Gunderson. Good sized student section here tonight, but other than that, a pretty sparse crowd.
Yeah, it's, as far as, one thing I note when, I don't know
That's
going to
be a foul, too.
I feel like it's not any bigger when the girls are.
Oh wait,
not
yeah,
playing.
yeah.
No, I mean when they're
Yeah,
like,
when they're not in action, yeah.
I don't know, because usually the varsity girls varsity and JV sit in the student section, but it seems like it's the same size.
Here's the one thing that's different, though.
You think it would double?
I would say every person on the sideline across from us is related to, if you're not a student, is related to a player on the team.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say so? Yeah. I would.
Yeah.
And I look to the left, and it's probably about the same with family.
Well,
you were on your phone with your mom. She was at a basketball game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
She's not related, I'm guessing, to anybody on the team.
Yeah, but we're 16-0.
Well, okay, there you go. That's
what it is.
That's gonna be a long 2 for Reinhardt.
Oh, it's not a build it and they'll come thing. It's
so you're saying if it was she doesn't go when they're 8 and 8.
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's
there's
just
no way.
She has are you the Hornets?
Yes. The
Hornet fever.
Now, obviously, five of the players are related somehow to her maid of honor.
Okay. Yeah.
But she has no, actual relation to anybody. But that's just a small.
And in small towns, everybody's related to everybody.
Right. No, but she is, and she's not really talked to any of those kids, or just she knows them.
That's going to be an open look for Oliver. It's off. Hansen the board, but he couldn't handle it, and a little bit of a wild moment there. Here's Skove. Oh, my.
Oh, Fiesel, big man.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
Oh. And Skove with some some hard steps on the floor.
You see that crossover though?
Yeah. I think Skov overplayed it, though.
Timeout.
He overplayed it.
Well, you either overplay it or you get an elbow to the chin.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I don't think Skov won any business with Fiesel coming down the lane.
No, thank you. No, thank you. We'd like to talk about some of our. They're not really upcoming, but there are home games coming up. Now there is a conference showcase, the 11th, 14th, 16th. Or the 11th and the 14th. I'm guessing we're going to get a home game, one of those.
Right.
So there'll be a home game either Valentine's Day night or the 11th. I don't have any Valentine's Day plans. My wife and I told you, I went to Hobby Lobby. I bought the gift.
Oh, you didn't tell me. You told me you bought the gift, but you didn't tell me you went to Hobby Lobby.
Oh yeah, I went to Hobby Lobby to buy the gift. You've never heard of Hobby Lobby?
Well,
You've never heard of what?
What's it sell? I mean, I hope it's not inappropriate.
No.
I mean, I don't know what you buy.
What? Hobby Lobby.
There's lobbies.
Oh
where
boy,
you can practice
we're going to
your
Hobby
hobbies.
Lobby sometime.
Wait,
They have a 40% off
Okay.
coupon in the Sunday paper.
I'm not going with you to
You're going.
Hobby
You're
Lobby,
going.
the same place where you bought your wife a Valentine's gift. I don't think
You're going. The Valentine's Day gift was it was one of those. It was like a dish that had a little cat in it.
you got her a dish.
She wanted the dish, so she got it.
A dish.
She wanted a dish.
Okay. Can't argue with that.
So, no, they have a lot of things. Anything you want, they have at Hobby
Is
Lobby.
it like antiques and trinkets, or
They have that. They have supplies. They have everything.
So
We're going there.
it's-
We're going there.
it's a store that meets.
It's right
the
off of
needs-
Madison.
The needs of your hobbies.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yeah. So
Like
whatever you're they have home decor.
like a hardware store meets a Staples meets a.
It's you've been to Michael's.
Nah.
Oh boy. Oh man.
The closest Walmart growing up was 40 minutes away. Come on.
David, we're going to Hobby Lobby after the basketball season ends, and I'm buying you something. I might buy you a.
They got TVs?
No.
I'm kidding.
Not that kind of. They don't have video games. They don't have.
That's
they
a
don't.
hobby.
They have puzzles. They have some board games. They have. If you collect coins, they have supplies for that. If you collect baseball cards, if you collect autographs,
Okay.
if you have like a trains, they have like model trains. They have a lot of home decor for any type of need you want. Something that you might, and they have some sports stuff too that you might get a kick out of, like, you know, those shadow boxes that people put their jerseys in, and when they're done to frame them. They sell those there. Frames.
I should try to get my whole jersey.
You should, and then we'll go to the Sunday Free Press. We'll get a 40% off coupon, and we'll buy a shadow box, and we'll get a picture of you playing high school ball. We'll get your uniform, and we'll put it on the wall forevermore.
'Cause I know they got new uniforms a couple or 2 years.
Yeah,
ago.
you gotta go in there and get that thing.
I'll have to talk to Randy. I have hanging in my old room. I have, you see in the corner, the right corner, that big banner.
I do.
I
We'll have to get a zoom in on that later.
I have that.
Excuse me.
I have mine in my room.
There you go.
Yeah. So I wake up to
You wake up to seeing your old team.
my old team. Well, when I'm home. When I'm home. God, 10-point lead right now?
Yeah, it's really expanded while I've been talking about Hobby Lobby.
Look opposite, shoot it. Yes.
There are 3-pointers. And you know, when I was in college, I probably only went to Hobby Lobby once.
Okay.
But when you're married and you have a house and all that,
Well,
you
yeah.
go there a lot more.
When you're in college.
And when your wife says, hey, I want this cat dish that they have at Hobby Lobby, well, you go buy the cat dish at Hobby Lobby.
Good advice.
Christmas ornaments, you know,
Oh,
decorations. That's going to, charge.
Oh. Okay. All right.
And then the explanation you can see at the bottom of your screen. Hansen does not look pleased. Coach Bob Hansen, the father of Ryan Hansen.
No, did we have a football game here this fall against Alden Conger?
I believe so. Hansen, I believe he was a. Oh, and
Jeez.
Greenfield hits the deck.
I feel like I didn't. Maybe I did. I just don't.
You Hansen, you've seen him before in
I
something.
remember him last year for
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's interesting to see if these guys are going anywhere, for football,
Yeah.
baseball, whatever it may be. It'd be interesting.
If I remember correctly, Hansen is a pitcher for baseball. Ooh.
Where are you going?
Ooh. And Toish eventually plops it in. And we're down to 9:50.
Ugh.
This game's just flying by. We're just past 8 o'clock.
I have a feeling overtime.
Oh, boy. Oh. What is going on around here?
Okay, well.
Stuffed by Toish. And a long snap there by Hansen, but it was right to Weimert.
Oh,
This one's getting rough here.
I think Hansen wants.
Look at this.
I think Hansen.
He summoned him over. I don't think he's going to whistle mbop to him either.
I think Hansen wanted because the player Hansen had the push-off charge.
Yes.
A couple possessions
Yes.
ago, and I think he wanted the same call against Weimert.
Tit for tat.
Oh.
Fiesel comes up. There's usually a swing out here to the corner.
There.
And a premature jump there by Green. Blocked by Toish again. And it's the Alden Conger Knights heading the other way with 9 minutes to go. In second half, Nemec to return momentarily for the Knights. Oh, what on earth?
Got tangled up.
They got. It looks like it.
Oh.
That was a bulldog or something. And 11 Steele, more like rubber there. He's kind of woozy heading back to the sideline. What was that? What? Is anyone?
Got a box out.
A lot of these shots tonight would not make the Mark Price.
That's a foul.
Yeah. DVD, and that was a foul. I mean, you can't after he shoots, you can't bump him. You can't bump him.
I mean, other than Hansen, I'm letting everybody shoot.
Might as well.
I mean, obviously, you probably want to get at least a hand, but.
Free throw is up by Toish and in. You all right there?
Yeah, I'm good.
You gonna make it there, brother? All right. All right, we're having a good time here. 37-26 our score. And the rebound for Hansen. Somebody's cell phone's ringing and they're not answering it. Back to Hansen. Oh, no. And he's going to swing it over to Greenfield, I think, here. He does. Toish gets it to fall. Back up to a 13-point game. Tough defense by Burgett there. And Gunnarsson over to Weimert. Weimert finds Fiesel down low. And Fiesel puts in, uses that size advantage there.
You know, this reminds me a lot of the Cleveland game.
It does, me too.
Cleveland didn't dominate, but Cleveland had,
ahead most of the game.
Control of the momentum for a lot of the game until about the last 2 minutes.
Burgett, the inside drive. Greenfield, it's off.
Okay, guys.
And holy, this is getting rough here.
We got to put a body on somebody.
And it's going to stay with the Knights. Pretty good sized crowd here for the Knights in lieu of the circumstances. And Schramm comes in for Stork. Stork getting a lot of post action tonight. And Hansen will inbound it. And back to Greenfield it goes. 39-28 our score. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And Nemec is off. Schramm the board. And I already know this.
What?
Hansen's having them, you know, they're taking about 30 seconds before a shot, it seems.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
The way the score's been going so far.
There it is.
A 9-point lead, that might take a while to make up if you're only at 30.
I think Hansen would love to walk out of here with a 45 to
35.
40.
Yeah, 45, yeah. Oh, boy.
Okay. Oh.
And Schramm secures it.
All right. Let's see if we can get a bucket here.
Oliver, that looks good.
Senior.
And there it is. And there is the senior.
I mean, they're right back in it.
During the next timeout, we might get a zoom in on those posters, those senior posters that they've done.
I mean, it's a 2-possession game.
Yeah, it's Toish
Short. Got to board that.
and Nemec and Schramm fighting for it, but it's Gunnarsson who comes away with it.
All right, push.
And with 6:15 to go, the Bulldogs sitting pretty right now. Oh, just as I said, timeout.
Here it is. I'll get the zoom
And
in.
let's get the zoom in on those senior photos here. They do these every year. And of course, you see Jake Stork on the left, and you see Kane Oliver on the right. Those are the two seniors for the boys this year.
There it is.
There they are. And, of course, Jake Stork, a transfer from New Richland, Harlan to Ellendale, Geneva. He was the quarterback of the football team. Kane Oliver was in the first class I ever had at JWP, my first full year teaching here in 2012, 2013. And great young man. He was then and he is now.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, without question. Please do. On February 21st and 22nd, Cedar Mountain coming in, and then New Ulm Cathedral. That is senior night, the 22nd. The Timeout Tavern, they just replaced the Boondocks recently. I'm pretty sure they're open, so you want to make sure you head over to the Timeout Tavern in Janesville. The Expressway, the only place to get gas in town. Insider tip, if you use cash, it's 4 cents off per gallon. That's the Expressway of Janesville. Lynch & Sons Farm Drainage, Janesville, Minnesota, 507-327-6833. And right now is the time for the Bulldogs if they are going to make a final run here with 6:05 to go. Hansen dipsy doodling his way around. Scove with the ball. And Toish comes away with it. Burgett to not to Toish, but to Scove. Oh, and Toish. Burgett, kind of a... Oh, and it's going to come out, though. The Knights come away with it. And they've already sucked about 40 seconds off this clock, just this possession alone. With a 6-point lead, though, I don't think, you know, you can protect the lead, that's fine, but you can't be too conservative here. And Nemec puts it in. Oh, and Scove, he was chopping at the bit there. Oh, and it hits the corner of the backboard.
Oh my gosh.
And oh boy, watch out! Oh, I thought the line was.
The line was right there.
I thought he was going to round that corner there.
Round that first base.
Yeah, I guess so. That layup hit the corner.
The ball hit the gap, and he was thinking too.
I think he was. But Scove has an incredible hustle, though, that nobody can deny. Oh my!
Oh.
Corner to corner goes Scove.
That would have dropped.
He's got to be in the 100-meter. Got to be.
Gotta be.
Fake to Scove. Back to Hansen. Ooh, almost to reach Scove.
Ooh, I would have let him shoot that.
Yeah. They had him in the danger. That's going to be on Weimert. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't double him in the corner. You know, Scove's he's known for his hustle and his tenacity. You can't question that. I don't think he's a scoring threat, though. He's more of a gnat defensively. Right. Rebound Gunderson, under 4 minutes here.
Oh, my gosh.
And you know what? They've trusted Scove to guard Weimert most of the game.
Gotta hit Weimert.
Schramm looked for the pass. Fake. Oliver with in the corner. Burgett providing the defense.
Burning a lot of time here.
Yep. Yeah. Oh. Toy Skies for the rebound. I'd like to say hello to John and Annette in Lakeville. I know they're watching. They asked me if we were going to do it tonight. And I said no. I said yes. I didn't say no. I said yes. No way would I miss it. And that's going to be off the cheekbone of Burgett. Oh, yeah. Without question, Coach. Without question.
I'm sure he's saying the same thing.
Hit the cheekbone. The cheekbone of Burgett.
Gotta get a bucket here if you're the Bulldogs.
Timeout.
You know, because they're gonna drain off 40 seconds each.
Without, yeah. And with an 8-point deficit, you can't play around anymore.
No.
Dane's Body Works, your full-service auto body and glass shop. They work with all insurance providers, auto buyer and seller. Don't forget about motorhome rentals. Please contact Dane Schendel, 507-995-9856. Once again, that's Dane's Body Works. They've been great since 1988. The Janesville Hardware Store, that's Hardware Hank. They're located on Main Street. Please call 507-234-5278 to ask about the availability of any item. There's a lot more going for you at Hank, Hardware Hank. Guardian Energy LLC, Janesville, Minnesota, 507-234-5000. Wisty's Concrete and Edging. Please contact Tanner Barpneck at 507-420-0997 or on the web at wistys.com. Vincent Plumbing and Heating, North Main Street, Janesville, Minnesota, 507-234-6436. And I'm guessing they're focusing on the heating this time of the year, David. Yeah, Jay, sounds like they probably are doing that. All right, and we're back.
I was thinking about how, what we can run. I'm running Weimert to the corner, and there he goes.
Oh. Oliver. Oh, in and out.
That was it?
And, boy, the whole back row of the where we are in the gymnasium had we all threw ourselves back. We thought that one was going in. Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, you gotta be up.
Gets it to Burgett. Pressure right now.
Gosh, that would have fallen.
Hansen. They're not going to shoot ever.
This guy will.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Scove.
He's riding him. He's got the hook and hold.
He hitched a ride. It was like those kids who, you get the rope on the bicycle and you got your skateboarder behind you.
Yep.
Sounds very dangerous. I wouldn't condone that. And and it's off. And there's Scove.
I think that was the dumbest shot Hansen's ever
It was. And Daddy Hansen's not happy. He's not happy one bit. You can just see.
First of all, it's a floater from the free throw
Yeah,
line.
it's not. I mean, this isn't a fancy layup contest.
No.
Oliver Farm Drainage work, septic systems, installment, basements, cat, and backhoe work, and also trucking. Pemberton, Minnesota, 507-234-6769. That's Oliver Farm Drainage. The Fit Time of Janesville. Be fit, be healthy, be happy. The Fit Time of North Main Street, Janesville, Minnesota, only 0.14 of a mile from the school. 507-351-7292. J-Town Liquor, one of our newest sponsors this year, 507-231-4712, or by email at jtownliquor@gmail.com. Once again, that is J-Town Liquor, East 1st Street, and we're back here. And to Hansen.
I say you got a foul right now.
Yeah, well, when 140, an 8-point lead.
Get a foul right now.
Go. And
Right now.
that's the guy you want to go for.
He's going to get it back. Okay, if
I'd leave him a little. Good sportsmanship there by Schramm. Now, if Scove doesn't have the ball, you can't just foul him.
What do you mean? No, yeah, you can't.
You can't just foul him because then it's
push him.
intentional.
Yeah, you can't just go push him.
I know that.
Well, if he doesn't have the ball,
Yeah.
you can't. Well, how else would you foul him?
I'm just saying, just wrap him up.
Hug him?
Yeah.
Wrap him up? Wow, hit both. Hit both. Shoot.
Weimert for 3. It's off the back iron. Scove, I'd go now. Yep, you have to. You have to. And Scove is going to be at the line. To the best of my knowledge, he'll be going for his first points here. Hasn't really been a scoring threat, but he gets his minutes. Very unorthodox player, Scove. You don't see a lot of guys like this. He's a lefty, too, right?
Well, yeah, I think so.
And free throw is off.
Oh, my gosh. How do you give up that board?
But, yeah, it's and a relatively uncontested layup. Well, excuse me. Never mind. The intro was.
Yeah.
Fiesel's chewing gum. You always chewed gum when you played basketball, didn't you?
Yep. Oh.
And that's Nemec
I think
for
that's
2.
It. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah, I'd say so. Blocked by Nemec. And Greenfield the ball. And Hansen.
Yeah.
And once Scove gets it, they're just going to pounce him, I bet. Oh, not inside drive, but a nice left-handed layup there. And with 14 points, the deficit. And rebound Nemec. Hansen. And they'll dribble this one out. And kind of a little bit of a shocking turn here with the 14-point deficit at the end. Thank you so much for joining us on this NFHS broadcast. Our final score this evening is going to be the Alden Conger Knights 47, the Janesville Waldorf Pemberton Bulldogs 33, and the Alden Conger fans are going to go home very happy. A good road win, a good conference road win for the Knights here, limiting the Bulldogs to only 33 points.
If you can do that consistently, you win a lot of games.
Yeah. And, Alden Conger sort towards the bottom middle of the valley, but as we talked about before we went on the air, this is anybody's conference right now. And this conference, basically, with the exception of maybe Lake Crystal, could go anybody's way at that Valley Conference Showcase. And we'll see how it wraps up. But thank you so much for joining us this evening. This has been Jay Semry alongside David B. Holm. Our next boys game will be maybe the 11th, maybe the 14th. Check the JWP school website for which one will be home and which one will be away. But take care, stay warm, and have a great weekend, folks. Or I guess it's only Thursday. Hey, if you're local, come by tomorrow. We got the spelling bee at JWP. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see ya.